Also this afternoon, after 20-year-old Jeff Bedward, alias Waterlord of Bellersgate, St. Catherine, and Chatty and Sandy Bay district in Clarendon got subtracted when he challenged lawmen in a fierce gun battle, his brother was also taken into custody on Wednesday, pending further investigation into the dismissal of Miss Natalie Dawkins. Now, after the police made checks into the possession of Mr. Jeff Bedward, where he resides, 2 televisions were discovered and recovered, said to be the property of now deceased Miss Dawkins. I'll say no more. Watch and see for yourself. Watch the entire video for a full understanding. And in order for you not to miss out on our analytical news items, then you need to remember that if you're new to the channel, if it is your first time over here, please I'm asking you to subscribe. Plus, click the notification bell, and while doing so, select option all, so that way you will be first in line to be notified about each and every activities on our channel. And also remember to give this video a like. Continue to like up the video, like always, for YouTube algorithm. Blessings and more beatitude. Stay safe.
8-day search for missing Clarendon teacher Natalie Dawkins has reached a tragic end. This as a search in Sandy Bay, Clarendon, which began on Wednesday, led to the discovery of skeletal remains in a section of the community. The police say the body was found in an advanced state of decomposition, noting that the body parts were at different areas on the scene.
Unfortunately, this morning, during an operation in the Sandy Bay area of Clarendon, and based on information received by the police, a decomposed body of a female, which we believe is that of Miss Natalie Dawkins, was discovered.
20-year-old Jeffrey Bedwards, the man who was killed in Bellersgate, St. Catherine, during a confrontation with the police while he made efforts to sell the teacher's vehicle, is linked to the Sandy Bay community. 2 televisions believed to be that of Miss Dawkins were also found in Bedwards' house. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey says their information suggests that Bedwards was present on the night Miss Dawkins disappeared.
And we are also confident that he was in the area where the skeleton remains were discovered. We have secured significant amount of evidence, both scientific and other types of evidence, in support of our investigation. And some of the things I cannot disclose, as you will understand, the nature of the investigation.
The police say 3 people are in custody.
We are confident will assist us with the investigation, but I cannot get into those at this time. And I must say, technology again has assisted us. The science has assisted us significantly in this investigation.
Miss Dawkins disappeared on March 30 and was reported missing on April 1. Police are reporting that the night Dawkins vanished, she was alerted by neighbors that her car alarm was going off. Days later, her handbag was found along the highway. Then a cell phone and an envelope were also days later. News of the grim discovery of the skeletal remains of a female in Sandy Bay believed to be that of a missing teacher jolted those who knew her. Principal of the Four Paths Primary School, Rosemary Logan, was on site in Sandy Bay Thursday afternoon.
Interestingly, I am just coming from school when I got the call. I was at school. I would have met with all of my staff members, those who were willing to come out. I asked them to come because we just wanted to just sit together. If we didn't even have much to say, we just wanted to sit and even look at each other because it's a very difficult time. But they spoke and they shared how they are feeling. Very sad, very disappointed at what has happened to Natalie.
The $1 million reward was increased to $1.5 million earlier this week as police and colleagues intensified their efforts to locate Miss Dawkins. Principal Logan says the school community is in shock.
Still can't believe that somebody would have actually harmed Natalie because of the type of person that Natalie is, you know, and so the staff is not doing well at this time, And I mean every category of staff I'm talking about. Security team, canteen staff, everybody.
President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Jasford Gabriel, says it's a sad day for teachers in Jamaica.
The gruesome nature of her death is yet another stark reminder of the total breakdown of morality and disregard for life in our society. Teaching is the most noble profession. When we can begin to turn on our teachers in a manner like this, we know, if we didn't know before, that we need divine intervention.
Meanwhile, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey says Ms. Dawkins also worked as a bailiff and all possibilities will be explored as investigations continue.
On Tuesday, the 30th of March 2021, Miss Natalie Dawkins, 44 years old, teacher and bailiff of 29 Denby Crawl, Maypen, Clarendon, was at her home when about 11:24, the alarm to her car went off. She was telephoned by her neighbor, and after that, she disappeared and has not been seen since. A report was made to the police on the 1st of April 2021 and an investigation commenced. All the protocols relating to missing persons were observed, including several searches carried out at different locations by the police. On the 3rd of the 4th, 2021, as a result of police intelligence, an operation was conducted in Bellasgate, St. Catherine, where one Jeffrey Bedwards, 20 years old, of Bellasgate and Sandy Bay, engaged the police in a shootout. He was shot and killed, and a .38 revolver seized. Also a car which turned out to be that of Miss Dawkins. That's a blue Toyota Wish, which was actually stolen as well. 3 other persons have since been taken into custody in relation to the investigation. 2 television which we believe are the property of Miss Dawkins, were also recovered during a search of the man's house, the man who was fatally shot by the police. Unfortunately, this morning, during an operation in the Sandy Bay area of Clarendon, and based on information received by the police, a decomposed body of a female, which we believe is that of Miss Natalie Dawkins, was discovered. The scene is now being processed, and we hope that during the processing we will get valuable evidential material that will assist us with the investigation. We are convinced, based on our investigation, that Jeffrey Bedward, who was fatally shot by the police, was at Miss Dawkins' residence within the same period when she went missing after 11 on the 30th of March 2021. And we are also confident that he was in the area where the skeleton remained of were discovered. We have secured significant amount of evidence, both scientific and other types of evidence, in support of our investigation. And some of the things I cannot disclose, as you will understand, the nature of the investigation. We are confident also that we will get to the bottom. The motive for the killing of Ms. Dawkins, we are confident that we will get to that. Again, I must commend our investigators. They have been on it from the 30th, round the clock. We want to say thanks to the public for the support that they have also given. And I think, you know, as a law enforcement body, we may not be present and we cannot be present everywhere at the same time. But one thing I will say, that we will pursue our investigation with all the energy and vigor as was manifested in this one. And those who continue to perpetrate crimes, we will get at you. Brother of the deceased, that is Bedward, is in custody.
Yes.
And there are two other persons who we believe are persons of interest, and they can assist us with the investigation. You will appreciate the fact that our main objective was we were trying to find Miss Dawkins or her body. So a lot of effort and energy and focus was placed on that. Now that we have recovered the remain, which we believe is her body, we now will get into more of the final points of investigation, details in terms of interviews, etc. We also have other lines of inquiries which we are confident will assist us with the investigation, but I cannot get into those at this time. And I must say, technology again has assisted us, the science has assisted us significantly in this investigation. It was a joined-up investigation, and there were several elements, several departments within the JCF that assisted with the process, and they are still assisting with the process. And I think the public must be aware that we are getting better at what we do. We are building greater capacity in terms of investigative capacity, in terms of technology, in terms of the science. We are expanding our capacity. And I must say that the traditional detective type investigation was also manifested in this investigation.